Does Rio Vidal play a much bigger role than we think? With the premiere of the 7th episode of Agatha All Along, we had several very important revelations, such as, for example, the fact that Lilia was constantly time-traveling, explaining why on many occasions she didn't seem to have the best sanity. But without a doubt, one of the most interesting revelations was given to us by Lilia, when she revealed that Rio Vidal is not only a green witch, but that she is the cosmic entity we know as death. This is a detail that many were speculating from the beginning, but not many understand the true meaning of it. What is the role that death is playing in the current story of the MCU? Could it be that Agatha is hiding much more than what we have seen so far? In this video, we'll be talking about Rio Vidal's role as Lady Death. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. Before starting this video, I invite you to participate in the new giveaway we will be having in this channel, where we will be giving away the first volume of Scarlet Witch by Steve Orlando, a story that will mark the future of the Marvel Universe. To participate, all you have to do is comment which is your favorite moment of the Marvel Universe. The winner will be announced on November 30th. Also, on October 31st, we will be announcing the winner of the Penguin giveaway, so don't forget to participate. As I mentioned before, this great revelation that Lilia gave us is one that many were already anticipating, and it was inevitable to speculate about it when from the beginning, Rio was foreshadowing that she was death. What exactly did Rio say to give us hints that she was death? In the first episode titled, "Seekest Thou the Road?" we are introduced to Rio as a detective working alongside Agatha on a murder case. In the flashback of the 6th episode, we never see Rio alongside Agatha, almost as if she is a product of her imagination. It could be that since Agatha is under Wanda's spell, she is in a state of limbo on the verge of death that allows her to communicate with the cosmic entity. Once Agatha's curse is lifted, Rio enters her house with a knife at Agatha's throat. This representation of death is like the tarot card we see in the promo, where death wears a hooded robe and a curved knife. Rio is here for Agatha's soul, but she couldn't take it before as Agatha was hiding behind the dark magic of the Darkhold. When Agatha prevails in battle, Rio mentions that she cannot kill her, to which Agatha comments, "You can't kill me, it's not allowed." This is in line with the comic's lore, which emphasizes death's role as a cosmic entity that cannot kill, but rather guides souls to the afterlife. In the 3rd episode entitled, "Through Many Miles of Tricks and Trials," an important clue to Death's arrival is revealed during Lilia's vision, as she is poisoned by Alwife's revenge, the red wine. This vision closely resembles Death's depiction in the comics and statues found throughout the MCU, reinforcing the theme of her impending presence. Are these the only indications of this? Not really, because we know thanks to the 6th episode that Billy is actually the 5th member of the Coven. But Lilia couldn't write his name down due to the sigil. After Mrs. Hart was killed and buried, Death was called to enter the Witch's Road through her grave. Another wink to who Rio really was. The truth is that this was always intended, or at least needed to happen. As the Ballad of the Witch's Road states, "Circle of faith, I want to see the door. Always on the path you must carry on. Death won't lead you astray. Primordial, nocturnal, a relative by your side. If the sun sets, you'll endure, spirit and guardian." If interpreted correctly, death seems to be obligated to guide you down the Witch's Road. In the 4th episode entitled, "If I Can't Reach You, Let My Song Teach You," we get a few more clues. When Agatha tricks Rio into expressing her true intentions to join the crew, Rio says, "You get your power, and I get my bodies." Like Death, Rio could be getting more souls to transport to the afterlife, thanks to Agatha's future actions. Later in the episode, when Billy is on the verge of death due to the glass fee he was stabbed with during the 2nd trial, Agatha turns to Rio and pleads to her not to take him by saying, "Don't do it. The fifth episode, entitled Darkest Hour, Wake Thy Power, introduces a spooky scene in which the Coven encounters a Ouija board to communicate with the dead. This is where Agatha asks, "Who is here with us tonight?" The board replies, "Death," which elicits Rio Vidal's energetic laughter, an obvious wink to her status as Lady Death. Later, when the ghost of Evanora Harkness appears, Rio exclaims, "That's a ghost. I hate ghosts." This reinforces her position that, like Death, Rio dislikes ghosts, as they are spirits she cannot guide to the afterlife. We see a few more clues in additional promotional material that reveal Death. In the mid-season trailer, we see another image of Rio Vidal dressed as the hooded figure of Death. We also hear Aubrey Plaza's voiceover. In the end, all roads lead to me. Since we have all this clear, how is it possible for Death to be present in a human form? This is because in the Marvel Universe, certain fundamental forces and concepts appear as powerful entities, often personified with distinct personalities, and play crucial roles in cosmic events. These abstract beings represent universal principles such as creation, death, eternity, among others. In other words, Death is not the only fundamental force that presents itself as an entity in this universe. What is not yet revealed about Agatha and Death? At this point, it is already obvious that Agatha and Rio, or Death, have a love affair, or at some point had one. This could explain how Agatha has been able to survive for so long. Obviously, this all changed when Agatha decided to leave with the Darkhold and hide from her, which explains why she wants to get rid of her once Wanda's spell is broken. But as we already discussed, this entity can only guide souls to the afterlife and cannot kill, or at least that is what is explained to us in the comics. Will this be what we will see in the Agatha series? In the most recent episode of the series, we saw how Lilia's last words to Agatha were, "When she calls you a coward, hit the deck." This lets us know that there will be a confrontation between the two. In a previous video, we discussed how Rio may provoke her by calling her a coward to confront and attack her, which would lead to her trying to steal the power of death from her, as we have seen her stealing power from other witches, which could cause her to become the entity of death. This would put Agatha in the position of choosing between helping Billy or keeping the absolute power of a god. So will Rio break the rules of not killing anyone? What consequences could it bring? If Lady Death were to go too far in trying to kill someone, it could upset the cosmic balance and cause unpredictable consequences, such as distortions in the cycle of life and death. In addition, it could cause interference from other cosmic beings such as Eternity or the Living Tribunal, which oversee the balance of existence throughout the multiverse. A direct attempt by Death to end a life could disrupt its neutrality, potentially weakening its cosmic influence, or even altering its relationship with life and death. It could also cause a ripple effect in different dimensions or realities, as seen in several Marvel stories, where cosmic disruptions affect the universe on a larger scale. The consequences could be that the dead could not pass on to the afterlife, or that resurrection cycles would be broken, leading to instability in the natural order of death. If so, why would she attack Agatha so that Agatha could try to steal her power? Another possibility that exists is that Rio knows that Agatha will not be able to withstand the powers of a cosmic entity, which could suggest that this provocation is for Agatha to end her own life. If she is driven by her ambition to seek absolute power from this cosmic entity, but that she would not be able to withstand it and would eventually die as a result. But tell me, what do you think about all this? What do you think will happen between Agatha and Rio? Do you think Agatha will decide to do the right thing? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on The Oasis Geek.